Welcome back to Unfiltered. Did you catch this incredible video? It shows an unbelievably brave woman fighting off an attacker at the gym. She was kind enough to let him in, and he turns around and attacks her. This got me thinking, this could happen to anyone. Would you be able to do the same thing to defend yourself as she did? Joining us now is friend of the show, jiu-jitsu expert and Gracie University CEO, Rener Gracie. Rener, always honored to have you here. So an incredibly brave woman. I know the best option is to get away if you can. She clearly couldn't. So Rener, what do you do?
Well, Dan, let me tell you, I spoke to Nashali this morning before getting on the show here with you, and I'm very happy to announce that she accepted our offer to start learning Gracie Jiu-Jitsu at our certified training center in Largo, Florida. So she'll be way more prepared next time than she even was the first time around, which we're very excited about. The idea, Dan, is you don't want to go to the ground. You can't run to safety if you're on your back. So let's imagine a situation where someone wants to take you down like the attacker did in this situation. Avoid the ground if you can, but if you can't, like he takes you down, what you want to do is get back to your feet. The problem is, if the attacker's much heavier and stronger, most people on their back are going to flail to get up. So Eve's going to push, she's going to twist, she's going to try, go, Eve, push him off, Eve, go, go, go. And now she's burning energy the entire time, and once she eventually depletes fully, Dan, that's when the attacker carries out the rest of the assault, which is what we don't want to happen. So instead, watch what Eve does when I land on top of her. She brings her legs into the fight. The secret weapon of jiu-jitsu, it's called the guard. So as I'm here, watch what she does. One, and she's scooting her hips out. Now she has her legs to be able to get in, kick out, and get up. So watch one more time in slower motion, Dan. It's called the guard get up in jiu-jitsu. So what she does is she uses her legs to stretch me back with her thighs, get her wedges in. These wedges, Dan, keep me off her center of gravity. Now she posts one foot on the ground. She shrimps her hips out, getting this wedge between our bodies. This is the key to the whole move, because now I'm not over her center of gravity. And any attempt to do so, boom, she's going to blast him. She's going to rock up, give him another one, create more separation, and get back to her feet and get out. Now, one more time, Eve, the challenge is, and it does get worse, Dan, the challenge is if the attacker controls the hips the way this attacker did in Florida against Nashali. When they lock down the hips, you cannot extract your hips the way Eve just did. Watch her try. It's going to be tough. So he's holding on too tight. It's going to be very difficult. So watch what Eve does. If the hips are fully locked down, check out this concept. Go.
I give up. Please don't hurt me. I'll do whatever you want.
And then at this point, Dan, it creates an interesting dilemma for me. I can either keep holding on for no reason because she's surrendered, or because of her false surrender. I loosen up, I start to change my grip for the attack, and then guess what? I lost control of the hips, and she's gone. So the false surrender concept in the face of adversity, and then you take advantage of the opportunity when it presents itself. Now, in the wake of this incident, Dan, we're hosting a free Gracie Jiu-Jitsu seminar here in Torrance at headquarters and at certified training centers all over the world on March 19th. It's a Sunday. If you've ever wanted to try jiu-jitsu, anyone out there, this is absolutely the best time to try it. All they have to do is save a spot at gracieuniversity.com. 2.5-hour seminar for free. Everyone's invited.
Rener, that is absolutely life-saving information. I love that idea of the fake surrender to create the space. Folks, space is going to be your friend to get away, and you can follow Rener on Instagram as well, where all of these life-saving tips are there. Rener, thanks a lot for your time. Thank you both. You were fantastic. Appreciate it.
Always a pleasure. Thanks, Dan.
You got it.